Life is Strange, it was announced earlier this week that Life is Strange is going to be getting a TV series. And to my knowledge, it was Amazon that is going to be getting this streaming.
That is
Is that what you
correct,
said, Paul?
yes.
So I am not a Life is Strange guy. I've never played the video game, but luckily for
You're
us
missing
guys,
out.
Paul has. Paul has played it and he really likes it. So,
Yeah.
Paul, how are you feeling about this? Are you excited for it? Are you like, I don't know? Like, how are you feeling about it?
No, I'm very excited because 'cause I've been wanting a Life is Strange, like, series for a while, like, ever since I played the first game, I'm like, "This needs to be a TV show," and, obviously, like, some people are against it having a TV show because, as you know, Life is Strange, it's a choice-based
Yes.
game,
Yes.
so, like, there's branching paths, different endings, but I still think that no matter what branch you choose or choice you make or whatever, the story is amazing. It's
Yeah.
literally whenever we did our top 5 video games a couple
It
episodes
was your
ago,
number 1, yeah.
this is my number 1, and so the fact that it's getting a TV series, I am so excited for it. I just hope that they do it correctly, and, Amazon has a good track record when
So
it
far,
comes
yes.
to
Yes, they've
video
had good
game,
ones.
uh, adaptations, so I got good faith in it, but, let me, talk a little bit about it. So the show is gonna be written by Charlie Koval, I think I said his name correctly, who is part of Story Kitchen. Square Enix is the video game company that created Life is Strange, and so they're gonna be kind of partnering and writing the story side by side with Story Kitchen, and of course, Amazon is the ones producing it. I'm I really, really hope that it is gonna be as good as the video game series because I love the video game series. I played every single iteration. I think I played the first game maybe 9 or 10 times, even though, like, there's only 2 possible endings. I might get into a little bit of spoilers here, but the game's been out for almost 10 years. If you guys haven't played the game yet, please go play the game. It is literally one of the best games I've ever played. But there are 2 main endings that you can get with some different things that happen in the middle of the game based on what choices you make. But overall, there is 2 main endings that could happen, and that is where I think a lot of people are going to be focused on the TV series, because there is a game that just came out this last year that references the first game and that first ending, and some people were upset with how they chose to reference the endings to that game because you could, depending on your choice, have either ending be canon. Uh, but in both options, they kind of didn't treat it well in this newest game. So people are kind of upset about that. So that's going to be the biggest issue I think with this TV series. But even still, I'm super excited for it.
Yeah, so I guess with all the different concepts, do you and this is just me thinking as a storyteller,
Hmm.
would you be upset if, like, let's say we went 5 episodes and then we went 5 episodes in and then all of a sudden we're like, "Let's change our choice," and she doesn't like how far she's gotten into it and she goes back in time and we're back to where we started in episode 1. Would you be
I
upset at that all that rewinding, or would you enjoy that as a player of the game,
mm,
rewinding constantly? Because to me, that's a big when you've explained this game to me, that is a big deal with this game
hmm.
is there is a lot of
Yes.
rewinding and we're redoing our choices. And
Yes.
if you're wanting to stick to the game, it's hard to do that without being like, okay, we were just here. Why are we redoing this? Like, I understand why we're redoing this, but I think some audiences could get lost too, especially if a certain group likes the choices built up to that so far, and then we're like, "Oh, yeah, erase
And
all of that,
erase it.
and
Yeah, no,
we're
I get
just gonna
that.
redo it." And I think with a show like this, that may be very hard to do if we're just gonna keep, "Oh, nope, we're not gonna do it. Oh, we're gonna do it. Oh, we're not gonna do it. Oh, we're gonna do," like, I think jerking it around so much could really take an audience out of it. So what do you think about that?
Well, luckily, so this is like a basically like a game function or a game. I don't know what you would call it.
Yeah, it's a game function, it's a
It
way the
it it
game's
it is a game
played, yeah,
function,
game
but
limitation,
they
yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Limitation. So you can only rewind a certain amount, like maybe the last 30 seconds to a minute.
Okay, so we're not restarting from the game. You don't go 5,
No.
maybe
You
5
can't
hours
you can't
further.
reset or you can't rewind like 5 days past. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. She does later get the ability to rewind further into the past. She has to have a picture. If she has a picture of an event that she was at, she can rewind to that moment in the past. And
Gotcha.
that actually does create a huge issue because she gets a picture from like 10 years prior whenever she was a kid, and she rewinds to that day because okay, so Max, in the picture that you have right here, Max is the character on the right. She's the one with the power to rewind time. Chloe is the girl with the blue hair, and she's her best friend, her childhood best friend. They became estranged after
Mhm.
Chloe's dad died, and Max moved to Seattle. And then they came back together whenever Max came back to Arcadia Bay, which is where the game takes place. And then they find themselves in the same uh, place in the same time, and they go, "Oh man, what's going on? Hey, let's rekindle our friendship."
And you become friends again.
So
Gotcha.
exactly. And more actually, there is an option where you can make them get together as a couple, which a lot of fans like that is their one true
Or
pair
1-1.
is Max and Chloe, which I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that fandom because the relationship that they build is so amazing. But anyways, you can get that picture and go back to the day that Chloe's dad dies, and then you can save him from dying, which creates an entire different branch in the timeline, which an entire episode of the video game is based on is this different timeline where Chloe's dad is alive, but because of that different branch in the timeline, Max is an entirely different person, Chloe's an entirely different person, and the relationship that they built is gone. And yeah. So that what you're saying, like that could make an issue, but it is part of the story as well, is seeing that being an issue. Um, I don't think that they're going to do much of that huge rewinding unless it is integral to the plot of the story. But the tiny bits of rewinding, they're going to do that a lot, I
Yeah,
bet.
well, in you telling me this, I could definitely see like an end of season 1, her deciding to go back in time,
Hmm.
save the dad, and then season 2, her dealing with it, kind of like a Flashpoint type of like
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I can see that
kind of
100%.
dealing with something like that. But yeah, no, I think this is gonna be interesting when they get around to it because there's so many other projects that Amazon is really
Oh
taking
yeah,
on right now, and
they've got a lot of video game projects in the works.
I mean,
I'm just
this
glad
thing
that this has
is
been added to the list.
yeah, I think this thing is probably at least 5 years out, at least would be my
Maybe.
guess. Like, I mean, good, you already have people on the project, but I mean, a project isn't confirmed until we start having cameras rolling. And that's when it starts really becoming the project. You can have all this word, you can have the script, you can have all this stuff. A script can sit on a shelf for 30 years and never be touched. Like
Yeah.
we have all these things. I think it's good it's getting its adaptation because it deserves its flowers. Like as you said,
Mhm.
and what I've heard from this game, it is really good and it deserves its flowers. And
It does.
I'm glad it's getting a TV series. So
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
But anyways, guys, what are you guys thinking of this? Are you guys excited for it? Are you guys like, I don't even know what Life is Strange is? Are you guys, just counting down the days till they figure it out and post it on Amazon? Let us know in the comments below. Want more? Check us out on YouTube Podcast, Spotify, or even the link down below for the full podcast.
Leave us a comment if you guys have any thoughts, questions, or ideas. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for more videos and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.